Good morning, bright and early. Papa took the kids because I said, can I steal Philip and have him come to my appointment? Oh, is it even in focus? Probably not. There we go. If we seem a little tired today, it's because we did not sleep, especially Philip. The girls were up all night. We slept at Mimi and Papa's house. It probably would have been better for us to be at the RV with the dehumidifier
I finished editing around like a 1:30, and then I went to bed at 2-ish, and Kinsley woke up about 2:30. 2, 3, till about 5:30.
Oh,
it was wild.
So tired.
It was wonderful.
So fun meeting you guys in the waiting room. So I am back here. Update, if you guys have not seen our videos over the last few weeks, we are starting IVF. I'm 2 days into stim, and I've only done fall stim, so I'm trying to stimulate slowly to see if the smaller eggs are going to grow to be all even with all the other bigger ones. So today is that moment of truth to see if all my eggs are relatively the same size, so then we can power grow them all at the same time. IVF is weird. This is the journey. You can see what life is really like behind IVF and infertility. We told you when we stimmed we would show you each and every day, and right now I feel great. I feel fine. So I'm really curious how I'm gonna feel as the symptoms start hitting me.
So I don't expect to see them grow that much.
Right.
This is more
Even out.
to even out and to get blood to see how you're responding.
Okay.
So I'm starting on the left. So 1, 2, 3. Still a little bit on the smaller side. 4. Yeah. I actually think you do have legitimate 4 now. Here, I can do the Doppler again. That's what we saw last time. But so you actually have 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might have 5 up there.
Stop it.
But the one's a little bit bigger still.
Sure.
You can see that one.
Sure, yeah.
But yeah, you've actually got 5.
Oh my gosh, 2 more.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's another one there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's a little one there that's smaller though. See that little shadow right there? So I'm going to say there's 14.
Okay.
Is that what we had last time? Yeah. Okay. So still a little asymmetric, but honestly, the difference between them is probably 3 millimeters now.
And that's a good.
And that range
decent.
is decent.
Okay.
I think it worked. If you start with a high dose, especially with the Menopur,
Sure.
it just seems to push those ones that
big
were
ones.
a little bit more ahead to go, and the little ones can't catch.
Sure.
And
Sure.
so if you just do a lower spin, but it has to be middle. If you do 150, you still lose it.
Oh, okay.
You know, because like you need
Enough
enough
to grow.
for all of them.
Okay.
You know, so
Yeah. I love that.
yeah,
Slow and steady.
slow and steady. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're good.
So how many is that total? 14 and 5? Really? So
Yeah.
19 maybe?
Yeah,
Maybe?
but, yeah. But
Some
let's,
might not.
but let's emotionally prepare for 15.
Oh, sure.
Because 19 seems impossible with you.
Yeah, it seems way impossible.
So you can decide what you want to, but I'm going to emotionally prepare for 15.
Okay.
And if we get 19, which is what I'm counting,
Yeah.
then I'm going to be really excited.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
once I'm counting them and they're all above 10,
Uh-huh.
then we can say that they're committed.
Those are real. Okay.
But I might add Menopur on tonight.
Okay.
Now that the little
Depending on
ones are
blood.
catching up. Exactly. So we'll see. Okay? Yeah, and you need to stay healthy.
Okay.
No getting sick.
I'm happy with that. Are you too tired to even think?
Exhausted. I'm utterly exhausted.
Oh, I wanted you to enjoy this appointment. That's okay.
I've really enjoyed 19.
19 eggs.
19. It's amazing.
That's amazing. So good. Okay, let's go. Let's go get the girls. We're in the pet store, you ask? We are getting kitty litter, you ask?
The only time in my life I'm going to be buying kitty litter.
I know. And I literally just told Philip, I want
Don't say it again.
an animal. I want a dog. I said, I want something else to add to my plate. And I'm not saying that facetiously. Like, I genuinely would love to have a dog. With Leon.
It's not awesome.
But genuinely, I just saw a puppy though walking in
Yeah,
to this store.
chocolate
We
lab.
just saw a lab. So I literally was like, I will have you.
I used to have a Maltese, like a baby fluffy white one, and I'm like, I don't want little dogs, I want a big dog.
Be nice, some of them might have small dogs.
I know, well they're wonderful for a season.
Step 1, send the girls off with Papa for nap time. Step 2, check on the dehumidifier.
Yes. It was still running,
Oh,
and there was so much water in there.
okay. So
That's
they're
good news.
pulling out all the water. Question is, how do the floors feel? No, it is leaked all the way here. I think I'm gonna have to buy new floors. Philip, there's water right here, buckled all the way. There's no way. I think you need to rip out these floors and then put the dehumidifier. I think it's fine over here. I mean, you can literally lift that whole thing out. How does it look underneath it?
Dry.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well at least it's working.
It's definitely working.
I don't mind living with damaged floors for a little bit.
Yeah, it's all dry.
Really?
I'm gonna run it again. Yeah, I think you're good.
Okay.
Yes, these are buckled, okay?
Yeah.
But that's because when water hits cardboard floors, they just soak up. I don't think it's gonna go back down even after we do it. Yeah. However, we have so many things going wrong right now with the truck and this RV.
Yeah, just leave it.
And not like in a bad way, not in a pessimistic way, but in a way to say, we're learning. We bought a used vehicle and a used RV. Honestly, the learning curve of this, I think, is good. And I think we're learning a lot. I don't think we should redo these floors before we hit the road. I think we should hit the road and then experience it, enjoy it, and say, okay, well, when we get to another city, we can go to like we can go to a hardware store and we can get new floors, or you can order peel and stick.
No, I'll get the peel and stick online.
Can I request that we just keep it this way right now?
Yeah, that's fine. It's great.
I mean, honestly,
it's really not bad as long as you just like maybe nail that down.
No, this is cosmetic, and I can fix that, and I can fix this.
Well, it's cosmetic, but it's like that's like really sharp if you stub your toe. But I'll put the mat down and stuff. We'll just have a rug in here.
Yeah, it's not worth the time.
Yeah. Have you been liking the mini tour guys when I'm like, hey, here's the RV, but this is literally what the whole house looks like, is just piles. And I know that you guys don't care about the disaster. It's not that. It's just it's hard to like explain what this place even looks like when literally this is just everywhere. But it's coming together, and we stayed the night at Papa's so we could have some air conditioning because right now we're boondocking. Why do we get kitty litter? We gotta go fix that too.
I think we'll stay the night at Papa's again. Well, this is promising, and this makes me feel really good.
IVF looked great today. Did you hear everything? I have 5 eggs now on my left and still the 14 on my right, and the small ones grew a little bit. I have 19, but she said she would be happy if I got 15, which I would be happy too. But if we got 19, that would be amazing. We'll just have to wait and see. And welcome to the everyday of IVF Egg Retrieval. I know you know someone going through infertility or has gone through a loss. So if you haven't gone through infertility, I'm so glad you're here and you're learning to be compassionate towards other people that go through this, and you can understand them and empathize with them a little bit more because you've seen our journey. And their journey is totally different, but at least you can understand the craziness that goes on. And I'm excited to come back home. And I want to show you guys what it looks like in this RV. Here's my little mini tour. Ah.
Here's your phone. I'll be back. Hold on. There we go. Friend, RV life is awesome. I love every minute of it. I love that right there is my home. I think that is seriously so cool. But as we just told you, there's leaks, there's bumps, there's small issues that are gonna happen all the time. I've learned to be very, very, very handy through the years. Now, here's the other issue. Problems don't just become problems for us, they become problems for other people. And that's what I'm bummed about. So that's why we went and just got a bunch of cat litter. When our transmission fluid came out of the truck the other day, it left these spots, which I'm going to be covering it with kitty litter. Cat litter helps soak up oil stains. Ugh. We got a 20-pound bag of cat litter. We're throwing it up here. Looks pretty good so far. I've got a ways to go. It's more streaky than anything, so it's more tedious. As I was researching yesterday, I was like, that's what I'm gonna do first thing in the morning. Getting it done today. And then we're gonna get a cleaner and clean this whole thing up. But the most important thing, I don't care about my time or my money. I wanna make sure that I leave their property better than it was. But it's hot, so I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna finish this lousy streak. Okay, I'm done, and I'm very sweaty, but Alex needs to be done now because it is time for more chores, more things to do, but she is just so stinking cute. Look at this girl. I am just the most blessed man in the world. Oh, she wants me to come in. I wonder what that could be for.
I kind of want a smoothie. What about you?
Yeah, I'm like, well, I'm sweating, like profusely. Cat litter all over my hands and my face. Friends, I've been feeling a bit insecure lately about the size of my body. so we'll talk about that in a few days from now. But I'd like to get healthy again. Every time we come around to IVF, I'm honestly kind of feeling a little bit like, oh, I've let myself go for the last few months and I should have been like on top of it. And I don't know if I'm the only one in the world that thinks about body image or weight loss or overeating. I'm probably the only one. You probably never have struggled with that. And that's fine. But that's why I'm honest, right? That's why I'm here, so that even if there's one of you that struggles with body image, weight loss, weight gain, overeating, yeah, emotional eating, late night eating, you name it. All the types of eating I'm really good at. So, yeah, I've been, when it comes to IVF, I go, oh gosh, we should be really healthy. We should have been like really healthy the last like 90 days for sperm production. Yeah. And I'm not, and so I'm kind of feeling down the last few days about that. Just kind of feeling like, ugh, why? Why is it so hard for me? Why can we eat the same amount of food and I look like this and she looks like that? It's like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's a bummer. We just have like 6 more little lines to fill, but the rest of it looks pretty good, right?
Great. Okay, I'm assuming one of the biggest questions we are going to get while we're traveling is laundry, because that is my biggest fear and the biggest thing that we are researching right now. We are still in town with family. So we spent the night at Mimi and Papa's last night, partly because of the truck, partly because it was hot, partly we are boondocking, we didn't have air conditioning. So right now we're in town and I can use a washer dryer. Give today's video a big, huge thumbs up if you're curious on how laundry is going to go over the next year. Okay, I can't even tell you how thankful I am to be back here. We spent one night over at Mimi and Papa's house, and anytime you're anywhere, like packing a bag is great, but it doesn't feel like home. And I can't believe I'm saying this, like, I felt like this, like, I want to go home. Here, like, feels like home. It's weird. It's bizarre, because I feel like anybody who's watching and sees that we're living in an RV now, you would think that wouldn't feel like home, but it does, and it's not been that long. So anyways, injection night number 3, I increased my med to 350, but just this one, and then we're gonna check in a couple of days.